All right.
Welcome to 50 Shades of Greatness.
Well, it's not. All right, I got to pour you something here for this little tale of woe we're about to share with you.
Tale of woe.
Whoa. You need a drink. Scotch is too strong for Tuesday night, so we're going to pour you a little. This is something brought to you by our friends at Vincent Van Gogh Distilleries.
Lovely.
Yeah, who don't sponsor us. Why would they? All right, so there you go. Van Gogh. Beautiful stuff. Dutch caramel to soothe the cockles of your heart. You are things happen.
The broken man.
All right, so I'm just going to give you a little background while Jeff pulls up the photographic evidence. What occurred? My friend here was in need of a new vehicle, and lo and behold, perfect timing. An old friend of yours, I believe it was from your college days.
Well, yeah, a friend of mine who is I coached basketball for him. He's a principal at a high school, and I coached the basketball team there. Great guy, fantastic guy.
He has a car available for sale. It's in perfect condition. This thing's a classic. Can I tell the people what it was? It was a
1999 Lincoln
Continental.
Do you know how I remember Continental? My Continental champions in the WWF. That's how I remember that word, Continental.
That's a great sidebar.
Anyway,
the car was in perfect condition.
Mint condition, and not only that, it has history. This was owned by my friend's father, who had it since 1999. It was only driven in the summers. Took it to Vegas once in a while. It has 159,000 kilometers on it.
That is ridiculous.
After 20 years. Mint leather, perfect. Everything perfect. Even so much so, his dad was a big fan of Vegas. He was old Italian, actually escaped Italy. Or was almost killed escaping Italy to come to Canada.
You mean during the fascist era?
Yes.
Holy, this car has some serious history.
He was crawling across the border, almost got shot. So then they come here, make good, end up being able to purchase 1999 Lincoln Continental that he treated like a baby for 20 years. And then he passed away, unfortunately, under a year ago. And my friend says, hey, man, I've got a car for you. I'm going to let you buy my father's car.
This car that was part of his escape from fascist Spain. Fascist Italy. I'm getting so caught up in the.
Yes.
And Spain had fascists too.
And so in this year, they had.
Jeez,
this is one of the first years that in 1999 they had a 6 CD player that was built into the passenger side of this Lincoln Continental, of which they said, hey, we've got these CDs in there. We're going to give them to you. This is what our father listened to all the time. It was old school Frank Sinatra, also a lot of big band and old Italian music, of course.
Not fascist Italy.
Not fascist music.
We're talking Dean Martin kind of deal?
Yes.
Rat Pack?
Yes.
Hanging out with Sinatra. I mean, he was Italian too, wasn't he? From Hoboken.
Yes. So we planned this whole situation. I took a shuttle. It's 3 hours away. Took a shuttle down there to my friend's house. We go tell some stories about family and the car and how this thing worked for his father over the years and how special it was that they were going to sell it to someone that cared about it.
Show the people though what the car looked like when you first picked it up. Got it for a great deal.
This is how we're gonna
fully inspected. Make sure they can see it.
Fully inspected.
Look at you, happy
condition.
Look at that thing.
1999 Lincoln what?
Continental.
Look at that chrome.
Wow.
Look at that chrome.
Okay, so there's a car in great shape.
So that's right.
So then you call me up, tell me about the whole deal. I think that's good. Congratulations. He's going to pick it up on a Friday. The weather's going to turn on this Friday.
A little bit.
It was good on the Wednesday and Thursday, but the weather's going to turn. There's going to be some inclement. There's going to be some precipitation and maybe even some snow. So I said, make sure you drive safely.
Yeah, you did. And original plans with my friend was that we said, I'll stay the night and then leave the next day. But due to our lovely friend of the last couple of years,
COVID.
COVID
19.
he says, you know what, probably not the best idea for you to stay at my house. Which is totally understandable, completely understandable. I agree. So the fact of the matter is I left at just a little before dusk, sun going down. So you can imagine, driving my new Lincoln Continental, listen to Frank Sinatra, sun just lowers down the horizon, gets dark.
Beautiful.
Luck be a lady tonight, Frank is singing to me. Luck be a lady tonight.
Hits a deer.
Bang.
Dude hits a deer. Now, calls me up.
An hour. I was driving 20 years. His father treats this thing like it's his baby.
And then you get your hands on
only during the summer does he drive it. Perfect mint condition. Again.
So there's the before. Pull up the after for them.
An hour later.
Pull up the after. No. So when you called me.
The shame.
All right.
The shame.
So when you called me and told me about this.
Airbags fully deployed.
Yeah. At least got your laptop intact. So when you called me to let me know of your situation, at first I was commiserating with you. I'm like, oh, that's a terrible situation.
Oh, you did? You did you?
You
commiserated? You're so full.
No, I was
How many seconds was that?
Well,
this is how you know a true friend, right? You get about 3 seconds of commiseration, then what?
Started laughing
your ass off.
I brought you out of your mood.
All right.
It was you were fine. So
it's fine.
So let this be a lesson to you kids, adults. Don't buy cars.
Don't drive at dusk.
Don't do that.
Don't drive at dusk.
Stay home.
I'm sorry, Antonio. Antonio was his father's name. Antonio. That is the greatest old Italian name of all time, and I wrecked it.
You really fucked that one up.
I'm gonna fix it. This is not the end of the story.
All right, we'll come back to this. So in the meantime, keep your stick on the ice.
Balls in the air.
Peace
and
out.
Steer away from those deers.
Peace out. We love you.